Steve 2900 on Instagram, and you tuning in to Baltimore Basics.
Wheelie Wayne, Raise It Up CEO, tuning in to Baltimore Basics.
I never rode a Banshee, so I didn't know. I rode a four-wheeler, but I didn't know the power of a Banshee. So everybody jumping on it and just doing their thing or whatever the case may be. And let me ride that damn thing. The Banshee dragged me on the parking lot, like from one end of the parking lot to the other end. Like, yo, why you ain't just let it go? Like, I ain't gonna fuck your bike up. Like, man, fuck that bike. You could have killed yourself, right? So he was like, dang, look, you owe me some pipes. I'm like, yo, how much I owe you? Yeah, I'll go get it. So like, don't worry about it, I got some more in the house. So he ran home, changed his pipes, and brought the bike right back out. So we sat there waiting for him, and we kept going. Like, and even still, I never like ducked him out. I never dipped off. I just never stopped calling. You know, I always offered like, yo, how much I owe you for them pipes? So he's like, don't worry about it, yo. And from then on, it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna stick around for a while. But like I said, at the end of the day, for me, it was never like, you know how you break something with somebody, if you don't really got the money, like you be like, man, I ain't answering the phone for yo, or like, nah, how much is it? I ain't have it. Man, I ain't gonna say I had all that money, but you know, I'm like, yo, I'll pay you when I can. Like, you know, I was young, you know what I mean? And like I said, it just went on, though, and the relationship grew stronger.
The whole industry grew stronger.
Yeah,
It started actually traveling.
Yep.
It started traveling because, of course, you know, we call ourselves the dirt bike capital. The city thinks everyone's come here the tourists come here to see the harbor. But the tourists that's down the harbor, the first thing they do is ask people, where the bikes at?
Where they at?
Where the dirt bikes at? I want to see the bikes that everybody talk about ride through the city. So it grew from state to state.
Mm-hmm.
That's when we changed it from regular Raise It Up to Raise It Up worldwide. And the reason we said it's worldwide is because it reached everywhere. It touched France, it touched Spain, it touched UK, England, all that. It touched Africa now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got people over there wearing Raise It Up apparel, saying Raise It Up, watching their YouTube videos, all that type of stuff. It made it past that. It made it to documentary, which hit Showtime, HBO, all those things. The documentary got purchased from Will Smith and actually turned into a movie we just got finished filming. And of course, me being me, when we film the movie, the first thing I do is I give everybody who rides the bikes with us a job.
Facts. No facts, no fiction. Yes. The deal came through. The deal came through for the movie, and off the rip, he said,
I'm not doing it unless
my team is involved.
Unless I can put the team involved. If the team can't work, then I can't work
I
either.
want it. Like, and it was going to the point that he was really telling me, y'all can just write me out. I don't really care. Like, you can write me out.
It got real close to that. I was ready to tell him, write me out of the film. I don't even want my part in it. Leave me alone.
That was the most popular, not the most popular, but one of the most stand-up things that he would. He always do that. Like, no matter what, anything that we got going on, anything, like when they send a care package, he don't charge us. He give it away. Come get this, yo, pull up.
I tell people that they be on my Instagram. Oh, I got a clothing line. I want you to wear my shirt. All right, well, you got to send me enough shirts to give to everybody on the team. Yep. Because it don't work that way. You're gonna do for one, you gotta do for all of us. Simple as that.
Never selfish, never stingy. Like real family type stuff.
All right, of course, you know, we started the apparel. We always had the apparel, but it's like I always try to think outside the box, because the average person, everybody makes a t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody makes a t-shirt. So I make t-shirts, I do hoodies, you know, that's normal. I do hats. I try to do everything I make exclusive, you know, kind of like when Jordans come out on a Saturday and they only make a certain amount of pair, I do my clothes like that. Once I make a certain amount of them, if you don't get it in that batch, then you can't get it again. It's done. So it makes everybody run and rush to get it. I try to make other things other than t-shirts. You know, I did the iPhone, the Apple Watch band. You know, we did that. Caught a deal with Nike to make my own raise it up shoes. Now, the way that came from is that deal actually came from him. And that goes to show you how our team works together. We all won.
Yep.
We made a t-shirt for him. And Nike was interested in the t-shirt for him with his face on it. He brought me to the meeting and we all got to talking. And the conversation came up of, why do we wear socks over top of our shoes? So we was telling them why we wear the socks over our shoes. And then got to explain to him, and I was like, I would like to make a shoe that we can ride the bikes in that's comfortable, that don't get messed up. And he be like, come on, let's put our heads together and let's create the shoe. So me and the Air Force One designer from Nike created the shoe. We created the shoe, we made the material that we needed to use for the bikes, we made it comfortable to ride on the bikes, everything how we like it. We put a zip on the back so when you finish riding and your feet hurt, you can take them off nice and easy. We put the raised up straps around them. We put the logo inside the shoe. All of that. We did it real nice. We made one shoe to match every bike. If you ride Suzuki, Kawasaki, Honda, we made a shoe to match every bike. So when we created the shoe, of course, it doesn't go straight to the market. So they shipped them to me. We did a photo shoot with them, everything to present the corporate. I gave all the shoes to the team, made sure all the team, family, everybody had every flavor. And then corporate denied it. So it never hit the market. So now the Raise It Up Nike Air Force One is more exclusive than probably any Nike ever made. There's roughly 250 pairs made in the world, where they was on the market doing from anywhere from $500 to $1,000 a pair. And people are still asking for the shoe to this day. And Nike really needs to put this shoe on the market. They made another shoe, tried to duplicate it similar and put it on the market, but it's not the same shoe. So people are still asking me for this shoe.
Like the way they made it, it was like a rough, durable material, but it's exclusive. It's nice. It's definitely a good shoe.
And see, and that's one of the reasons why we are the dirt bike capital. See, other states that think dirt bike capital comes from, they dirt bike capital because they got more dirt bikes. They supposed to be the dirt bike capital because they the nicest. No, we the dirt bike capital because basically everything that you can possibly think of, dirt bike wise, started from us. Everything was the first for us. We was the first one to get a rider sign. We was the first ones to get our own shoe, movie deals. First ones to hit 1 million. Actually, if you look on YouTube, you have roughly 5 YouTube videos that got over 1 million views. All of them came from Baltimore except one. The one that came from New York is from a friend of mine, Benadon. And the crazy thing is, he duplicated Baltimore style and swag so much, they started calling him Benmore. And he kept the name and stuck to it. He's the only other person who got over 1 million views on YouTube. All the swag, all the styles they created, all the tricks, all that stuff started here in Baltimore. Even the part of riding through your entire city as a mob started with Baltimore. And that's why we are the dirt bike capital.
And not to mention the Sunday tradition.
And the Sunday tradition of riding on Sundays came from Baltimore.
You ride every day, people ride every day, but the bulk of the load is on Sundays.
Yep, all that started in Baltimore. Like, you have riders who basically base their whole technique and riding style from Baltimore. But of course, you know, they don't want to pay homage to that.
They don't admit it.
They don't want to admit it. Especially the youth. A lot of the youth don't even know where they got it from. They don't know. They just know that that's what they do.
I can remember our first time on the New York. I'm gonna say second time. The first time we went up there, we went in a van. We didn't even take no bikes. We thought they was on some shit, but we just gonna go anywhere. And when we got up there, they welcomed us with open arms, bikes and everything, food. Y'all want to stay, like anything.
The second time we came back, They swinging their hands like we swinging them. They got socks over their shoes. They wearing shell hit Adidas like we wearing, one pants leg rolled up.
But they sitting there asking us like, yo, what does this mean?
Like, why do y'all do this and why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do this? They didn't have no idea. They just wanted to do it.
And then, you know, I had people from Florida, you know, in the inbox asking me like, yo,
yeah, can we be Raise It Up Miami edition?
That's crazy. That stuff went a long but definitely. So for the fact of the matter, just like you said, coming from the core, a lot of it, not a lot, all of it came from us. Style, swag, balance, tricks.
Even down to the bikes we ride.
Yeah.
People were thinking it's the bikes we ride and would run and go get the bikes. You had people who wouldn't buy a bike unless they bought it from somebody in Baltimore because they thought it was something special about our bikes. Further down the line, we started realizing like people go out here and risk their lives on these bikes for nothing, just for joy, basically. Free, they feel free, but you don't get anything for it. So that's when we created, in so many words, like a BET Awards. We started giving riders awards, started giving them trophies, plaques, you know what I mean, gift bags,